Hey everyone, I think I'm live. Just one more second. I just want to pull up YouTube. I keep forgetting that I have to use Chrome all the time. So I get ready and I get ready to get started. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on Firefox. Where am I going? See, no, that and that. Okay. All right, now I can see who's here. Hey everyone. Put on live chat. Hey Claire. Hey Sleepy. Angie Dare One. Pink Flamingo. Feeling kind of breezy without a jelly donut. Lauren or Laura. Kristen. Mingo. Carly. April. I thought I had this set to members only, but no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, whatever. It's cool. I don't care. But oh, Sleepy Superhero. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Awesome. Okay, well, what I like to do is whenever I get done making a video, before I upload it to YouTube, I always just sit through and just, one last, like, I don't know, proof watch or whatever is what I call them. And I thought what I'd start doing is offering for members that when I do this, I'll do this with members, and instead of just me. So that's kind of what I have planned for tonight. And also, I was talking with Rena Rue today, and she brought up a good idea for, just for a Katie thing to cover. And she sent me some clips, some really good clips. So I thought afterwards we could go over that. I'll explain what that is afterwards. It's just, Katie just may not, Katie doesn't seem to be quite the advocate that she thinks she is. That's all. But I mean, a lot of them are older clips and everything, but it's fun. It's interesting. So, all right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm never awake when you go live. I just want to say hi. Oh, thank you, Shay Shay. Awesome. Oh, have a good night. Can you drop a member link? Yes, I can. I think. Just give me 1 second. Why is that coming up like that? Damn it. Okay. There's only one place I know to even find the members only league. It's probably like in 10 different other places that are way easier to come by, but just, there we go. If not, there we go. Okay, I got it. And oh, thank you, Sue M. Awesome. Thank you, Katie Dixon. Thank you, Shazzy. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this set up then. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me chat real quick. Hey, thank you for joining Mingo Mish, I think. And I can't find my good glasses. I have a pair of glasses, but I don't like how they look, so I don't like to wear them. Hey, Hoot3. Awesome. All right, so you guys ready? Are we ready? Yes, actually, I do make fun of unirock in this one. I grabbed the clips from the last time Katie, I think it was the last time Katie was on a stream when Charlie Gold came on and tried talking with her. So I grabbed some clips from that. All right, awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Just let me know if you can hear it. You should be able to hear it. I'm pretty sure I clicked audio, but if not, just say, hey, you can't hear it.
Joe was originally one of my subscribers.
Joe was my subscriber first. I'm everyone's first.
I was actually watching Dustin Daily. So today, yeah. So Dustin Daily did this video today about James Charles because there was these new allegations that came out. But he was talking about how he was like telling James that you have to be like so careful about what you share with people online because like you never know what somebody's intentions are. And I feel like in that video where I was like sharing, like, it's hard to trust people. That's sort of like what he said in his video about James Charles is like completely how I felt like.
And why the wider YouTube community is believing her when she did this to James Charles.
I don't understand why you guys don't understand what's happening here. This happened to James Charles. And then it was what, Jeffrey and Shane. Now it's my turn, going to be the next James Charles.
Once again, I'm James Charles, bitch.
I think she left because she doesn't want to answer the hard questions.
You don't. So I almost fucking fainted when I heard you say on your panel that I had texted you and threatened to burn your fucking house down.
I didn't say that was you.
Everybody heard you say that girl has been harassing you.
I said I suspected you because you go so hard for me in his chat.
So you just said that
me.
you didn't say that, and then you turned around and said that you did.
But I'm just curious,
it wasn't me. Have I not displayed a high enough level of intelligence to show you that I wouldn't be dumb enough to tell you before I came to burn your house down? How fucking stupid does somebody have to be? But if I ever came for your juggler, it would be super ugly, and I'm not gonna fucking disrespect.
No, but those weren't the hard questions.
I mean, I thought this was about airing shit out that he's done. I would love for her to say, you know what? Yep, Kay, I was really horrible and treacherous to you, and it's because I believed him and listened to his lies. I would love for her to say that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just want you to tell me exactly what I want to hear and apologize to me and tell me how it's all your fault and how I was the victim. I would just love it if you could do that. I mean, that's all.
And they would always message me over this past 3-4 months and say, Kay, we have no idea why that girl is doing this. She doesn't even know you. So I was kind of hoping to have some closure with her as to why she comes so hard for me.
Yeah, I already told her how everyone's already kind of against her and questioning her. I mean, I don't know why she didn't feel compelled to just buddy up to me and tell me that she's sorry.
Someone texted me and said, what's going on, girl? How's it going in the D? People message me all the time saying the D, something about the D, trying to scare me. It's so stupid.
Does that scare you? Well, I guess it could. It depends on how big the D is, though.
And she goes hard for me in his chat, like calling me a piece of shit and every foul name in the book. She's gone after me and I'm this and I'm that. And they love to call me a doxer and a liar and a piece of shit and a victim blamer. And
you can tell I'm not a victim blamer because I'm not blaming myself right now. And I don't think I could possibly make myself out to be a bigger, fatter victim than right now.
Like, go, Will, go. Get her, get Kay.
So Jen says, I'm not trying to be rude, but I thought you wanted to keep this channel separate from the other topics that you handle on the other. So I'm not actually talking about the content. I'm talking about how the content is affecting me. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's none of your damn business because the same outlets are reporting on it. So I feel like sometimes these commentators, they're just held to a different standard, and that's not fair because he's literally just doing his job. Just because we don't have the degree, the education, or the training as journalists do, doesn't mean that we have to be held to different standards. I mean, it's not like we're held to the same ethics. Renegade.
And to Jeffree Star and to Shane Dawson. Why is it because I had an opinion about her? Why that was very small by comparison? Why hasn't she gone after D'Angelo Wallace? Why hasn't she gone against PewDiePie? Why didn't she go after all these big YouTubers that made all these videos that did far more damage than me?
You notice how every name I named off there was male? I said this months ago. This is only happening to me because I'm a bitch.
Yeah, so I was doing investigative work at the time, doing following a lead and going in all kinds of different directions, as you know, when you're investigating.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was being nice there. The only thing Uni knows how to investigate is how to find his own people.
and people are acting like I was stalking the family. I was not. I did not contact anyone. I did not contact her family. I did not contact anyone in their family. I looked at public records on ancestry.com. You know, it's not like they act like I was going to hospitals and getting birth certificates. It's like,
Exactly. Like everyone knows you don't get birth certificates from the hospitals anyway.
no, I deactivated because Keemstar started making these videos and accusing me of being a stalker and making a lot of defamatory statements and acting like, and then he kept saying allegedly, and like as though as though he knew, even though he was saying allegedly, it was almost implied.
I just don't understand this word allegedly. I mean, how does it work exactly?
Keem, you're welcome to come talk. I know Keem's watched my show several times. I don't think he likes me, but he's welcome to come talk sometime. But
Wow, good idea, Uni. Because you just know that Keemstar was sitting around thinking to himself, man, I wish Uni would invite me onto his show.
why do you think they didn't file that in court yet, but they gave it to Emily Baker? I hope you could elaborate there a little bit, because I mean, people have been asking so much in my chat. I just wanted to make sure I had you on that. Your
I
opinion.
can't say for certainty. I mean, it all just feels like this is them trying to use the court of public opinion. And it seems odd to me that Emily, who is a former prosecutor, would be so irresponsible by posting something like that, which could negatively actually impact their case in California.
Yeah, she should have known better than to post and discuss a public document publicly.
Like, why would she? They haven't even responded to that case in California. They have not responded at all. What she shared on her page was on her channel was something that it appears as though they were like in mediation, maybe, of going back and forth between attorneys back in August. And that's why when you were looking at it yesterday, you said, this doesn't make sense. Why are they using this as evidence? This proves what Clark said in the lawsuit.
There's a lot of people that do believe Swanson hooked you up.
I didn't have a lot of information, though.
I really didn't have a lot of information, though. I mean, I just happened to know exactly when the case was electronically filed because someone I know works at the courthouse and happened to be there when it was dropped off.
Because you just said that Emily Baker kind of like led that on. So
well,
why?
and at the end of the day, if you're reporting and you have a source, like, who is her source? She hasn't given up her source, right?
Exactly. Who was her source in the courthouse? I mean, it's not like they have some sort of system where they like update you automatically or anything. She must know someone.
She's putting herself in that same position, right? Where she's now reporting from a source about a lawsuit where she could end up being in the lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. I will figure this out. I will find this source and I will put this source on the stand and I'm going to find out what conspiracy they have going on, exactly how she's finding out about my filings when I file them. You know, for such a smart lawyer, she's not too smart. She met her match in me.
I privated videos. Like, privating videos is not deleting evidence.
The evidence is still there. I'm just hiding it from my viewers.
I don't know, why is she not prone to question what Michael Saltz is doing on Twitter? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's bizarre. It's bizarre to me. Why is it that I'm deleting evidence, but then there's, and I'm not?
Exactly. I mean, how do we really know that he's collecting evidence? He could be deleting it.
Creepshow is, if Creepshow is in the audience, I just want to tell her to stop talking about me. So Unirock asked me to reach out to you. He said that you could help me.
It was his dumbass idea why I even reached out in the first place. However, you didn't help me.
And she's literally in the chat calling me a goober.
You're a goober.
I feel that anyone.
Hold on.
Yeah, please.
Creepshow, either act like an adult or get out of this chat right now. You are being a bully You are nothing but a bully. I have never stalked you. I will get my lawyer to get you in this lawsuit. Leave me alone, creep show. I'm done.
Okay, listen. How do we build bridges, Katie? How do we build bridges? Because we all
Dude, what bridges? Dude, shut the fuck.
She is literally,
we don't know that
won't-
that's her though. We don't know that that's her. There's no way to tell right.
Oh yeah, ask. Then who is it? Your mother?
She,
I think
along
anyone
with
would.
several of her friends, have been doing this to me for months. They will not respond to me. They will not speak to me, but then they mock, harass, and bully me.
You ever been bullied, stalked, or harassed through ESP? That's even worse than being spoken to.
I have been asking a lot of them to have conversations. I don't want to have people yelling and screaming at me.
Exactly, which is why what I mean by conversation is I converse, you don't.
From the top, make it wet, make it.
I'm just confused why people say I need to take accountability of what? I can't admit anything right now.
It's just because of this lawsuit. I mean, if it wasn't for this lawsuit, I would totally take accountability for all my faults or my wrongs. No.
Instead of like, they don't email me. They could email me if they wanted to talk. They don't DM me. My emails aren't blocked. If they had an issue and they wanted to talk.
See, everyone is free to email me. And it's kind of like playing the lottery where you have a 50-50 chance of being labeled a stalker by me.
Scared of people because we have had the police called on us. We have had our neighbors contacted. We have had people report our contact. When my son was in the hospital, these people called the hospital. When my husband was working, they called my husband's employer.
I'm so scared of these trolls. And they were able to call the hospital because I told them where we were. They were able to contact my husband's employer because I might have put out a bunch of tweets where I demonized his employer. And they contacted my neighbors probably because I told all my viewers how my neighbors wanted to kill me. See, I'm so afraid of these trolls that are my viewers that I keep telling them everything.
From the top, make it drop, wicker.
Okay.
And it has
want me to
nothing to
mute?
do with their criticism on you. I just want to be clear. It has nothing to do with
No, it has to do with their involvement and then what they're doing with that involvement.
that. Okay, so just to be clear again, it has nothing to do with how they're currently criticizing you. I just want to be clear.
No, it has to do with how yeah, that's a loaded question because it's.
How did you do that? It sounds like the same question, but now it's loaded.
But you do understand that with any sort of publishing in terms of, and even if it's commentary and criticism from a legal perspective, if you're criticizing someone, providing an opinion or stating something about someone from a legal perspective, if they want to defend themselves, they have a right to.
The more you tell me, and this is just me being honest, the more you tell me you're not something, the more I actually believe you are.
That's
you said
crazy.
it so many times. It's just like, if you're not, you're not.
I will
That's
go as
not
far
true.
as to
That's
say.
unfair.
Well, hold
That's
on,
like
hold on,
so
hold on,
But
Katie. Let me intervene.
no, the
Let me
reason,
intervene.
but let me tell you why.
That's
No, let me tell you.
unfair.
No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Jamie.
No, I don't even want to
Okay,
hear
well,
that.
Okay,
no.
but that's part of your problem. But that's part of, you don't want to hear. Get over that. There's been other actual criticism that you can address, but you're stuck on this
That's the
one
only
thing.
thing I've ever heard her say because I don't watch her videos.
Well, that's the problem, and that's why I think
That's
you
a
guys should
huge
talk.
problem. What are you talking to her about if you don't even watch anything she said about you or anything like that? What is it that you're talking to her about?
Let me interrupt
It's
Katie.
overwhelming when
I know,
everyone
I know.
is in chat and hates me.
That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, if people don't like me, that's fine.
Focus on
It's
the
just
positive.
really overwhelming when, first of all, I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I have ADHD. Reactionary is a part of ADHD. I have anxiety and I am also a rape survivor and have PTSD. And so it is at times hard for me to really decipher between what is, it's hard to see the real from the fake and
Yeah.
what I'm, and it's hard because I have a child that's medically fragile that has a feeding tube and has had all these surgeries and
But can I
Go ahead,
can I
please.
say this?
hold
Can
on, just let me finish this. I'm going to be done
Okay,
and then I'll be done,
okay.
I promise.
Okay.
So there's all of these things that sort of cause me stress. And then it's it can get compounded. And then I just feel like I can't win.
I would suggest, based on everything that you've just mentioned, you should take even longer to respond and
Me too.
address anything. Like, I truly believe, and again, you do what you want, but I truly believe, based on at least the recent actions I've seen, you're one of the last people right now who should ever live stream. I'm being honest. I know you get a lot of support through live streaming, but you also don't help yourself in those live streams. And again, complete transparency, I'm friends with Creepshow. I love Creepshow. I'm friends with Nick. I'm friends with Dustin. But coming from like a human standpoint, you need to find a healthier way to filter through all this.
I'm done.
Woo! Oh, okay. It's time for member shoutouts. I want to thank Rena Rue, Yoo-Hoo Shoo, Sensibly Morbid, Angie Dare One, Poodlerific, Larissa M, T King, Tina Collery, Stacy Bloomberg, Claire S. Bear, Lizzie Stardust, Noah Lani, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Holly B, Jen Gerard, Enough is Enough, Chanley Dish, Chicken Cakes, Lady Law, Susan, Crystal, Pink Flamingo, Sarah Loves Donuts, Mary HB, Lil Red Y'all, SS, Dottie Morgan, Kelly Gentry, Not All Who Wander, Karen Bluebird, Leah, Carolyn Pierce, Laura Nelson, Gary McLaughlin, Jeanette Stevens, and Yellow Submarine. Thank you guys so much for joining, and thanks everyone for watching. Okay, that's it. And as I sat here watching it too, this whole time, like almost, I don't even know, like 15 minutes or something, I think it was, I realized I could have been forwarding these videos over to my computer, but I didn't. I forgot. So I'm going to forward these over real quick. Just take a minute. And then we can watch them, I think. Okay. So, right, there we go. So what do you think? Awesome. Thank you guys. Oh my God. Thank you, Dr. Cross. Yeah, I found that video where she was doing the dancing. Oh, Flamingo, I'll check that date on you in just a second. And it was oh boy, I don't remember if it was Instagram or YouTube, but it was one of the two. I might have to double check these before I play them though. So let me go back down here. Awesome. Thank you guys. I should have that up tomorrow. There's one small editing thing I saw that I missed. I wanted to, because I don't like to put a whole bunch of F words in the video because YouTube doesn't like that. So I try to kind of bleep out most of them or just silence out most of them. And I noticed there in the beginning when that girl was really handing Kay her ass. That was awesome. I heard when I listened to that video, I was like, oh my God, yes, this chick's awesome. You go. So I just want to bleep out her F words. That's all. But then that'll be done, and I'll start uploading that tonight probably. So awesome. All right. I'll get these videos up and started then. Rena Rue had messaged me, and I think we started messaging yesterday or the day before. She saw a video of Katie. It's an older video where she is calling Steve McRae. She's referring to him as Sheev. And Rena Rue, mentioned, how Katie claims to be like this advocate and everything for the LGBTQ plus community. But yeah, here she is, just kind of being a dick here to Steve. So when she and I got talking back and forth, I'm like, oh, she's done that a couple times. And there's also this other example. So Rena Rue grabbed a few video clips and everything for me to watch and for us to watch. So I thought I'd share them. There's one other video though. I can't find it. I know it's around somewhere though, where it was when Katie was on the non sequitur show. I think she was on maybe it's a smoking nun or something. I don't know. She was on with Kyle, and I think maybe Jeff Holiday was the other guest. I'm not positive on that. But they're talking about some girl, some young woman who was, she was arrested from Walmart for either stealing sex toys or using them or something had something to do with sex toys in Walmart. That's all I know. And she I guess this woman wasn't, I don't know, like very beautiful or feminine looking or whatever. So, and Katie kind of wanted to keep pointing that out. So Katie started referring to this woman as it. So that is another good clip. I think should go with these, but I can't find it. What is she? Oh, she called McCrae. She called him Sheev. So, but I'm going to set that up now. What? Oh, I didn't realize they had that on there. Okay. Damn it. I'm not sure which one this is. Wait a second.
Means that a video was reported, but it doesn't mean that the channel is down because
I think that's it. Okay. So Rita Rue sent me 2 video links from this time whatever point in time in history. And one of them is showing that obviously Katie knew his name was Steve and was calling him Steve regularly. So this new thing with Sheev is obviously she started it for what it sounds like it was intended to be. Huh. Oh.
I didn't slightly direct it. I was talking about Sheev.
Okay, so yeah, that's that one. Did you do Spice edit a video? No, yeah, but they weren't annoying each other. I did a video of when Katie was on Kay's stream. I did clips of that in one of my recent videos. I don't remember which one, but the one tonight, I had like pretty much several clips sitting around of Katie that I kind of just wanted to, put out there in something really, I guess, to use, I guess, and, get rid of them. And the Kay clips were recent and I wanted to put them in something too. So I just figured I just kind of mash them up or whatever tonight in this video. So, I mean, they're not like working off of each other, the clips, they're separate, but they're throughout the video, but there's both of them throughout the video. And there's some uni in there too, but I kind of liked writing a few jokes for him there. Okay. And so Rena Rue, a couple of other clips that she had sent to me are of videos of Katie. She's talking about the Duggars, and she just loves to pretty much out the Duggars, a couple of them for like their rumored sexuality or whatever, which is really a shitty thing to do. And definitely not something that an advocate would ever do. I went to check the chat here. Okay. What? Holy shit.
Best friend. Like in the Duggar world, this is crazy. And so there's always been these lingering
you guys can hear that, right?
rumors about Janet and her friend Laura DeMazy. She and Laura have been best friends for a very, very, very long time. And so what this source has said is that Jim Bob is reportedly concerned about the nature of Jana's very close relationship with her friend Laura. and that he's really upset with the fact that she has refused so far to get married. And
I'm an idiot. I didn't share the right screen. Okay. Now do I have it on the right screen? Yes. No. Damn it. Okay, let's try this again.
Laura have been best friends, but in the Duggar world, this is crazy. And so there's always been these lingering rumors about Jana and her friend Laura DeMazy. She and Laura have been best friends for a very, very, very long time. And so what this source has said is that Jim Bob is reportedly concerned about the nature of Jana's very close relationship with her friend Laura, and that he's really upset with the fact that she has refused so far to get married, and that Jana, for her part, has really sort of rebuked and rebuffed any attempts by Jim Bob to set her up with anyone. And apparently she feels that as an adult, she should be able to make her own decisions about who she loves and whether or not she actually has children. Now, in this world, it's not uncommon for the oldest daughters to become the caretakers as well for their families. And so oftentimes some of the oldest children, specifically the daughters, will rebuff being married and maybe not even have kids because they have been raising children their whole lives. Michelle, in her book.
Okay, and there's one more regarding the Duggars. Yeah, it's this one.
I think she sees through the BS and is miserable. I used to like her, but now I just feel bad for her.
So there's a lot of rumors about Josiah, and I didn't make them up. They're everywhere in the Fundy world, on all of the snark pages, on all of the blogs. A lot of people do talk about this elephant in the room that perhaps Josiah is not into women. Now, obviously, he has never said that, but he was sent away multiple times as a teenager to a camp called Alert that helps children or young men that are deviating off the Christian path. And a lot of what they focus on at this camp are individuals that are struggling with their, what they call SSA, same-sex attraction. In fairness, they also handle other things. So it could have been other.
Okay, I thought there's another one though. Get to send over. Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, it'll take a second to airdrop, that's all. There it is. Okay.
And we also know that
All right.
Joseph went to her academy a couple different times, but it was Josiah that spent the most time there. Now,
I have sources that are deep in this world, and they also said that not only did Josiah go to this year-long alert academy, and he went there more than once, but he also attended a seminar, which many in the quiverful world have noted is a conversion camp. And Bill Gothard is a big pray away the rainbows in people's lives. And this has been a rumor for a very long time that Josiah might have that his orientation is to love like men, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But in this world, it's like the worst thing in the world, which is terrible. And we know that science says that there's nothing you can do to make it go away. There's nothing you can do to suppress it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's basically your DNA, your biology, and it's who you prefer. So the sources say that he went to a seminar for that. He went to Alert Academy. It could be that he is, I don't know. Of course, the Duggars will never say, but it's been very widely like hush, hush, Josiah he is gay. Okay. So rumors.
Okay, and there was also a screenshot. Now, I had never seen this post before, so when Rena sent it to me today, I was like, "Oh shit!" And I didn't. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Here, so you guys can see it better. Yeah, not sure who Naomi is, but she shared a screenshot of Katie saying, "Sister Wives, Gwendolyn Brown officially comes out as part of the LGBTQ plus on Twitter," and it shows us by without a crystal ball. And Gwendolyn comments, "Comes out. I was never in. She's begging for clout." Oh God, that's hilarious. Just to see someone who Katie's talking about was like, "Dude, no, you talking about me like this, you're just begging for, credit, whatever." Oh God, it was funny. Oops, wrong one. Okay. I had something else too like that. Can't remember now. No, maybe not. So yeah, so there's that. Yeah, and when Rena and I were talking, I mentioned how Katie's whole coming out and everything for being bisexual now, and I'm not doubting that. She says she's bi. Okay, great, she's bi. I accept it. Whatever, it's what it is. But she never mentioned it before. I'm sure she had her reasons. Fine, whatever. And when she spoke about her gay pride flag before the whole cop calling incident with her neighbors, she said that they hung it in honor of her friend who had passed away, who was gay, who had passed away from cancer. So she referred to herself as an ally. But that day when her neighbors called the cops, the whole argument with her neighbors over the barking dogs or whatnot, it sounds like she really wanted to put like a hate crime or something on her neighbors, because Katie had even said in a video how the police officer who came out there, he's the one who told her, messing with your flag, that's a hate crime, and it just sounds like she really couldn't kind of push that theory, that her neighbor had committed a hate crime against her, because as far as her neighbor is concerned, she's a straight woman. She's living there with a man and they have a child together, and he's her husband. But by her saying she's part of that community, then, it could fall under that or something. So I'm not saying that she lied about this for this, narrative or whatever. I don't think it's impossible that she took advantage of something that she does feel inside for that special narrative. I don't know, but it just seems funny how this was never part of her conversation or anything before, except for that day, the day she wanted to really stick it to her neighbors. That's my opinion, all my opinion. Mary HB, good question. Do we want her off YouTube? I I mean, if she violates terms of service, or breaks the law or whatever, then yeah, I think it should be expected. But I'm not pushing for that because YouTube's a private company. They can do whatever they want. They can kick me off tomorrow, and there's nothing any of us can do about it. So it's not really a rights issue anyways. But even if it were, like, say in some world or whatever, YouTube were run by the government and and then it would become a rights issue, then no, I would support her being on here. So long as, like I said, because I think YouTube, for the most part, I think that their terms of service and everything are there to protect people. I think most of them have a good, genuine reason behind them. So if she does break terms of service, then yeah, I think it should be expected. But short of that, I don't know. I don't want to see anything on the internet or any social media turn into echo chambers for any of us, because all we're going to do is we're going to do all of us a disservice by doing that. So, there's always going to be people on somewhere that we don't agree with them. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people do wander off, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, that they have to feel that way is wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how I feel about it. That's all. Yeah, it is definitely a narrative. Well, thank you, Sandy B, for your super chat. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments here. Yeah, Who 3, she does. She inserts herself in like everything. Oh my God, everything. Yeah, Tina Clary, I see your point. She says KJ is going to get someone dead if she continues. This has to stop. My son is gay, and he at 35 is careful who he tells. No public displays like holding hands. Yeah, and it sucks. I'm sorry that your son has to experience that. It sucks. I wish that wasn't the case everywhere, But yeah, when you start, even if the things that she's saying about the Duggars is not true, she's putting them in either danger of being harmed by other people, or them eventually wanting to harm themselves because people turn their backs on them or ridicule them or whatever, and it's just, that's not really her business to tell. It's not her place to do it. Poor lady says, I'm still catching up. Please tell me what all the arm and hand movements she is doing from. I am finding it disturbing. She was doing a live stream and she was watching TikTok videos, and she was kind of mocking, or not mocking. But she was kind of venting, I guess, about how all of these huge TikTok stars or whatever, they have like millions of people following them, and all they do is like your most basic dance or lip syncing routines, So she was pretty much mocking that, like, look, I could do this and I could get 6 million views or whatever. So, but yeah, she kind of went on in that video. She went on doing it for like a while. So I was like, oh man, this could give me a lot of, I don't know, content in a video if I do it right. Yep. Yeah, I want to say that the Duggars, the parents anyways, I want to say that they already pretty much came out. I don't know if they came out. I don't think that they publicly stated it, but people who know them, I guess, have stated that if one of their kids had turned out to be gay, that the parents would not be on board with that. Which that baffles me. Yeah, Pink Flamingo, I hear you. And believe me, when I first started really paying attention to her, it's like maybe just under about a year ago, I'd say. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like last March, maybe. I was intent on seeing her deplatform too. I think I might have even, I didn't start a petition, but I think I tried starting a hashtag or something. And I felt that way for the longest time. And I think it was like seeing this election, I think pretty much is what kind of changed my mind, because following your, I don't know, yeah, kind of following the anti-vaxxers on Facebook and everything, they ended up, a lot of them kind of joined forces with the extreme right, I guess you could say, or the anti-maskers or whatever. And when Facebook started kind of shutting down their groups and shutting down profiles, then they all went to Parler. And I think Parler was a perfect place for them because nobody else used Parler but these groups of people. And anyone could go on Parler and see what these groups of people were posting and everything. So when Parler got shut down, where were you going to find them? And if we shut down like all of these social media sites that they use, then they're going to end up on boards like 4chan or 8chan. And then they're going to be almost impossible to monitor, to really get a feel for what your local community is really, adapting to or whatever, or changing to. I mean, free speech goes both ways. It's not just for expression. It's not just for you to inform people, but it's for you to also become informed about the people around you. Because if people can express themselves, they're going to. And this way you can know if like your neighbor is a racist, or the family back of you, the father's a misogynist, or whatever. Just you get a feel for it. You know whether or not to, if you feel comfortable letting your kids go over there and play or spend the night or whatever, or if you'd feel comfortable like going away for the weekend with them, just, I don't know. Without a platform for people to express themselves, then how are any of us going to know who's around us? Katie Dixon asks, what do you think about the motion to move up the trial being thrown out due to Brown's massive oversight? Maybe I misunderstood that, but I thought that what Brown was asking for was the court to, I don't know, kind of like fine or whatever, Saltsy. But if jurisdiction is decided to not be in Washington, then the court can't handle Saltsy. So I thought that what Brown was asking for was for the court to hurry up and make a decision about Saltsy, so that if it is going to be thrown out, then that way it can be thrown out and Saltsy gets fined or whatever, it gets reprimanded or whatever. I thought that's what that ruling was about, and that the court had pretty much told Brown, no, screw you. We'll do this. We'll do both of these in our own damn good time and deal with it. I could be wrong. I mean, I didn't watch Emily Baker today. I had to work, so where did I see it? I think I read it. I read part of it somewhere. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I probably did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's over 200 people in here now. I thought, wow, I really need to put my glasses. I need to find my glasses. Oh no. Is she live right now? It is? Okay, all right. Yeah, Pink Flamingo, it is a blessing and a curse. And God, it was a few years ago, we had a local, kind of locals, the next village over. There was a house there or whatever. Someone had hung a dummy or mannequin or whatever out on the tree, like in a noose, and they spray painted the face black or whatever. And like, it wasn't any time near Halloween, so it's not like they could explain it away with some bullshit story like that. But a lot of people were complaining, and the sheriff, I don't know if it's not a sheriff, it's chief of police or whatever. He was in the comment thread on Facebook about this. And I remember he said, when it comes to freedom of speech, unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with sometimes. And I thought, how is that unfortunate? I mean, what's unfortunate is that people hold these views and that people feel the need to express themselves, in this way. That's what's unfortunate. But the fact that they're able to, that's not unfortunate, because now the people who live around that house, now they know who their neighbor is. There's nothing unfortunate about that. So, I mean, and social media is the same way. I mean, anyone can go on the internet and say and do whatever they want for the most part, which, yeah, there are going to be some people who do some shitty things online. So, okay, I guess that's kind of what the ruling or whatever was about today. That's kind of cool, though, because I'm thinking that maybe that I'm inclined to take that as meaning that the judge is going to keep the jurisdiction there. What just died? Oh, my earbud. Yeah, racism is taught, absolutely. And see, this is the thing, though. I mean, I don't even think, I think that there's a lot of parents. I mean, I've been one of those parents. I didn't know I was one of those parents, like, throughout my 20s and everything. It wasn't until I got older that I was like, oh, shit, now I see it. But, I mean, I think a lot of us, though, as parents, we don't realize it half the time. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to, I think, just grow up in America and not have some unconscious, I don't know, racist traits or whatever kind of stick with us. Yeah, we still don't have a ruling on jurisdiction. I didn't think we did. So, yeah. Yeah, name edit, absolutely. Yeah. I'm all for freedom of speech, but I draw the line at downright lies. I think accountability needs to be taken, or people can run down rabbit holes that never existed in the first place. And that's the thing, though, too, man. If you want to find something on someone bad enough, and especially if it's something specific, you can search and search until you find something that satisfies your I don't know, your desire there. And it's I've had to pull myself out of a few rabbit holes. Oh, Camilla says Washington abolished speeding up motions. Brownie should have known that before he filed that. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, he really should have known that. I mean, he practices in Washington. Yeah. Oh, you took it out. Well, I read that, though, keeping up, and yeah, I agree with you. I'm just going to say that. Well, I mean, it's true, though, because, like, I think about, like, some things I said when I was, like, really young. I mean, I'm 46 now, so we're going back, like, over 20 years ago, just, I don't know, like the whole comment, like, oh, I'm not racist, I had black friends. I mean, I think pretty much every white person has said that, and but when you say it, you don't think there's anything wrong with it, but you get older and you kind of realize, and times have changed. So it's stuff like that, I think, that just kind of unconsciously stick with us, and we don't realize it until we realize it. Yeah, you're right, name edited. It really is. Because, I mean, and depending on what it is, you could really, like, turn a whole mob of people, like, against someone. And, and if it's a lie, geez, can do some real damage. Yep. Tifa, is it? I don't have my glasses on. I can't read it. You live, grow wiser, and learn from the past, usually. Yep, exactly. Oh, man. My nose is getting stuffed up now. being cancel culture for routines from 25 years ago. Oh, yep. Classy mom. Look at iconic comedians being canceled culture for routine from 25 years ago. Some are even minorities. Yeah, I remember that too with Kevin Hart. Like he was catching a lot of backlash. I don't know, maybe a couple years ago or whatever for some. I didn't hear the jokes, so I'm going to say allegedly homophobic jokes. I only say allegedly because I didn't hear them, so I don't really know. I'm guessing that they were though, since like everyone was calling him that. But I read something. He gave a statement somewhere like months later. He's like, I didn't mean to be a dick about it. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but it's just I had apologized for this like so many times before, and and I learned my lesson. I really did, but it's like he keeps coming up. It keeps recycling and recycling and recycling. He's like, just at some point, if you're gonna dig back and you're gonna find these clips, then why can't you dig back and just kind of find the apologies too? So I mean, there's. I don't know. Comedy's weird though. I think for myself, there's some days or whatever where I can hear like certain jokes or whatever, and I can laugh my ass off at them. Then other days I hear them, I'm like, wow, that's just not right. And I think people are different. Then you just add like their mood at the time on top of that. And I don't know. My favorite comedian though was Stephen Wright. So he didn't really tell that many bad jokes like that. Oh, Arkansas got hit too? I didn't know. I knew Texas did. Oh, that sucks. And it's gonna be so hard too. I live in upstate New York, and like it snows here and everything, and you know how to handle it. You know how to drive in it, and your road service, your road workers, they know how to handle it. Your DPW knows how to get rid of it and knows how to salt the roads, and you have snow tires and your electrical grids and everything. They're kind of dressed for it, I guess you could say. And Texas, God, I don't think they prepared for snow ever. I miss George Carlin too. He was my mom's favorite comedian. Oh wow, Louisiana got hit too? Huh. Oh, Robin Williams, yeah, but God, I remember when Mork and Mindy was on TV. Jesus. Oh no, Diane. Oh, I hope your power comes back on real soon. Oh God, that sucks. Yeah, I know Buffalo. Yeah. 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 Horrific. I like the one I sprayed spot remover on my dog and I couldn't find him. Holy shit, what did I say? Why is my... I can find it in here. Someone said that Missouri is like -6 degrees. Crazy. Yeah, my mom used to watch George. I grew up hearing George Carlin all the time. She always, whenever he had a special on or whatever, she was always sure to be there to watch it. She used to say though that in his later years he got really political, and she didn't really care for that much. But now that I'm older, I'm like, why? That's like the best part of his routines. I think it was -30 degrees here. Oh my God, it's crazy. I wouldn't go outside. Oh my God. I don't. Screw that. the name edited the weather. I mean, in New York State, anyways, is normal. I mean, we hit some snow last night. That was it. But I guess like everywhere down south, it's. I mean, and it's not just the snow or whatever, but yeah, it's just the low temperatures. Streets are like a glazed donut. Oh, that sucks. I know, I hate that black ice. We haven't really had that many cold nights up here, though. I mean, just a few, maybe. Our summers have been getting crazy hot, though. I think not this past summer, the summer before, it was, with the heat index, it was up to 120 degrees for upstate New York. It's crazy. Carmen asked, what does EKC stand for? Those are my initials. So, yeah, nothing too exciting there. I kind of made the channel and named it and everything in a hurry. And I started a blog post site, and I kind of just went with that. I think that's where I got the name from first, was on the blog post site. And then I just brought it over here. But I sat there because I had a blog post all ready to go, and I just wanted to, just post it somewhere. And I just picked a name. But I mean, it kind of works. So. It's 20 degrees. It felt warm. Yeah, when I went outside to shovel snow earlier today, I looked to see what the temperature was, and it said 31 degrees. I'm like, yes, it's almost, above freezing. Marion, I'm not sure who you're asking that, but if you're asking me, I'm in upstate New York. Kind of like in between Syracuse and Albany. What is your favorite childhood movie to watch? Oh, wow. I think The Never-Ending Story. Oh, God, I loved that movie when I was a kid. That and Poltergeist. I don't know. For some reason, I love that movie, too. And that movie didn't scare me. But I remember watching another movie where a volcano had erupted or whatever, and like everyone in the town was dying. And I had nightmares about that for like ever. When I moved to Massachusetts, I thought we would have as much snow as upstate New York, but the ocean helps with that. No, yeah, until a nor'easter comes through, then. God. Oh, I love Ithaca. Oh, I love the gorges down there, and I used to take my kids to the Science Museum down there. Return of the Living Dead. Oh, that's so cool, though, Ween. Oh my God. Yeah, my dad used to watch Tom and Jerry with me, but I think I would have liked that more. I don't know. Oh, that's awesome, Cher. Oh, God. I tried. My kids, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe I didn't get them young enough with that movie. Maybe. I don't know. Is it that song, too? Like the score, the movie score, or whatever, the soundtrack. Oh, I love that. There's a I'm not sure what genre they would fall under. I guess like techno, maybe. There's a band from Europe called Scooter, and they did like, I don't know, it's just like a club mix or whatever, and with the sampling of the Never-Ending Story, the chorus there. I love it. Yeah, it's same here, Eileen. I don't know how many times I watched that as a kid. Oh my God. Shaz, oh, you must be like in Australia or something, huh? Because you say it's daytime there, it looks like, and it's summer. So for like the longest time, it never dawned on me that like the seasons were alternate like that. Oh, I know, I love Scooter. Oh my God. A friend of mine, he, like a colleague, I guess, like in the vaccine community or whatever there on Facebook, he shared a video or whatever of theirs once. I'm like, who the hell is that? I love that song. And he told me, and I was like, oh my God. And I just like went, and I think it was, I think Pirate Bay was still working. It's still working now actually, but, and I got like their whole discography and I just started listening to them and I just haven't stopped yet. That was like 2-3 years ago. Yep. We're down under. Yeah. Scooter was like really big too with like, I guess the UK. So, I know Australia isn't part of the UK, but I mean, you guys kind of are close to it, you know, being a part of it, I guess. So, but for some reason, Scooter just never really hit big here in America. And not even like back in the 2000s, which is weird. I don't get it because like the techno and everything, the rave music we had here back then, it sucks compared to them. Huh. I can't wait for summer. But who the heck is Scooter? I guess techno is really, it's not even quite techno though. I mean, if there's a techno light category, I guess I would call them that maybe. Have a good night, Text Packet. I'm going to see hubby. Go see hubby. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's kind of rave music, I guess. But it's I wouldn't call it like today's rave music. Like I'm not sure exactly what years Scooter was like at their highest or whatever, but I would guess that it was between like the late 90s and like the early 2010s. That I think that would have been like their reigning time, I guess. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Keeping up with KP. Thanks for the fun night. Oh, thanks for the fun late night chat. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I have to end this so shortly. I had to work tonight, so I'm really tired. And I have more editing to do, it looks like. Ugh. Oh, I know. I miss my 20s too. I turned 25 in the year 2000. So like the early raves there and everything were like just right at prime time. Never heard of Scooter. I think you should give him a try. I'm just saying. You can try it. They have a song, Jumping All Over the World. Was it J'adore Hardcore? That's one of my favorites. And then there's the Never Ending Story that I was mentioning earlier. They released an album. Yeah, I know that I didn't know that they released one as early as or as soon as last year, but when I first discovered them, they had, recently released an album. I think that they were like maybe at their highest or whatever, like their most popular maybe years prior. Yeah. I turn 25 every year, 17 years running. I used to say that, yeah. I'd have a birthday. It's like the 10th anniversary of my 25th birthday. Oh, a music snob, eh? I don't know. I used to be. I grew up listening to like really thrash metal, heavy metal and stuff. But so it's kind of weird for me to listen to Scooter, but just, I don't know. I love him. Somehow they don't play Smack My Bitch Up in weddings. Gee, I don't know why not. Well, good night, Just Brett. Thanks for coming. Hey, Claire. What's up? You're just coming in now, though. I was going to go to bed shortly. They formed in 90. Yeah, okay. I was going to say late 90s, I thought. Or is it, I can't read. Am I 93 or 98? Where are my shit glasses? 93, okay. So they were Euro doof. Is that really like a phrase, Euro doof? Like who? What are you asking me like who? You did not strike me as a heavy metal fan. Oh, what? Yeah, well, he listens to black metal. I was never into black metal. I don't know. There was a little too. If you had to pick a metal genre that was kind of emo, it would be black metal, I think. But like Slayer, Overkill, Testament, Exodus, oh Jesus, Exeter, shit like that. Yeah, Slayer. Depeche Mode. Oh God. Yeah, no country music. Exactly. I'm right there with you, Pink. It's the only thing. Oh God, punk. Oh my God. I was in a band when I was a teenager. We were punk rock. I think we were punk rock though, because I sucked on drums, and it was like that was like the only thing I could play. Slayer, yep. I like some classic country. Well, at least like the modern day country sounds a little rock. I don't know. I mean, I get it and all, but I don't get it. System of a Down. Yeah, Disturbed. Avenged Sevenfold, it's been one of my favorites over the past few years or so. Oh, they want to play with System of a Down. Nearly at 3,000. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I use Scooter Fire for testing and dialing. It's awesome. Yeah, it's part of my my playlist when I go jogging or bike riding, although I haven't been able to do either of those lately. But it was my playlist while I shoveled the driveway today. Oh, Lincoln Park, yes. Yeah, another one. Oh, I am? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I am. I seen that it went up to 2,900. I didn't realize it was all the way up, almost up to 3,000 though already. Cool. I grew up towards the scenic country. Yeah. Ironically though, the first album I ever bought was Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. I like saved up for it for I don't know, the longest time. I was like crazy young. Vince Sevenfold is great, doesn't the original lead vocalist play with them? I don't know. I seen them when they were on tour. It was after Rev died though. So the drummer for Mike Portnoy, drummer for Dream Theater there, he was filling in. I actually met him, Mike Portnoy, years ago when Dream Theater played locally. I grew up in Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I don't know what it was about that album or him or whatever. I don't get it, but I loved it. My first concert ever was Debbie Gibson. I was 10 in 1990. Oh my God, that's awesome. Just walk away and just run. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, my first concert was Rat and Poison. Bad Religion. Frank Zappa. Oh my gosh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. I almost start laughing at that. Siren Jag. Bone Thugs and Harmony. I was 8. My first concert was Kiss in 79. What? How did you go to a Kiss concert at 4 years old? That's cool. I love Poison so much. I had Rose's one. I liked Ricky. Was it Ricky Rocket or whatever? I think my first concert was REM. Yeah, you know, that's something you could say today and like still be like crazy proud of and shit. Like Rat and Poison, it's kind of funny, but REM, yeah, all right, I can respect that. Depeche Mode. Oh god. Oh, that's cool, Claire. Your mom took you because you were crazy about Kiss at 4 years old. Oh my god, that's so cool. Tina, you did not. You saw Janis Joplin? Get out. That's cool. Aerosmith, yeah. Good night, Cindy. Thanks for coming. It was Kiss, then Duran, you too. Oh my god. The Osmonds. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool, Stina. I know I miss concerts too. Actually, I hate to say it, but I miss karaoke. Like I used to, one of the bars I worked at was a kind of a karaoke bar, but I mean this was years ago. So I was at karaoke like every week just through work. And then when I left that bar, it's like I'd never wanted to see karaoke again. And then maybe, I don't know, about a year or so before COVID, a local bar around here started doing karaoke. And I went out a few times. I'm like, oh, you know, I kind of enjoy this again. It's a lot more fun when you're there drinking instead of, you know, working. And then it's like, just as I started enjoying myself and shit, then COVID happened. No. Not with my kids, no, because then they might use it. I'll wait until they move out, then I'll get one. Does anyone play Call of Duty? I'm seeing someone talk about video games, so. Donny Osmond was the first poster on my wall. I think John Bon Jovi was mine. I remember though, I don't know if you had, there was this Barbie stage thing. God, I was really young. I mean, like it had to come out in the 70s, I'd say. But it was a Donnie Marie Osmond like Barbie stage thing or whatever, and you put the Barbie dolls on them and these foot things or whatever, and then they kind of twirled and shit as they went around the stage. That thing was so cool. All right. I'm putting both of the gamer tags on here because I'm not sure how it works, because I know I have PlayStation 4, but I know that they crossed venues or whatever now. So I don't think that matters so much. But with Activision, I'm not sure who set up the Cold War servers or whatever this time. But I remember I had to pick a name. I had to create a new name or whatever for that account. So I'm putting in my PlayStation Network name and the Call of Duty name. So. But yeah, I love any first-person shooter game pretty much. My tag. Is that really your tag? Yeah, really? Are you playing awesome or multiplayer? I don't know what the awesome part means. But yeah, I usually play all multiplayer or Warzone. Okay. I'm not. I think I have Warzone. I have Call of Duty, and I want to say that it came with it, right? Because I remember I haven't played it in like 2 weeks, to be honest with you. But I think I have Warzone. But either way, I have multiplayer and Call of Duty, or I mean Cold War. I keep saying Call of Duty. Cold War. I have World War II. I have Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. Yeah. Yeah, if my kids were still younger, I wouldn't be able to play. There's no way. Yeah, I have PlayStation 4. I have the Xbox, the 360. Or no, Xbox One. I don't have the newer one though. Okay, but I am going to call it a night though, because it is almost midnight, and I love the Year Gamer. I just like to shoot shit. I don't know. I like to shoot people. It's cathartic. But I've been really getting into zombies though lately. Modern Warfare 2. See, I didn't start playing until after that one. Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 was when I started playing a lot, really. So, all right, but yeah, I am going to get going. So, good night, guys, and thank you for coming. And I will finish editing the video, and hopefully it'll be up by the morning. So, for those of you who missed it, can either rewind or whatever, or wait till tomorrow. So, all right, good night, guys. Thank you.